The city of Paris is one of the most iconic and recognizable cities in the world. It is known for its fashion, art, culture, and romantic atmosphere, but there are so many interesting facts about the city that many people don't know. Here are 10 facts about Paris that you might not have heard before. From its ancient Roman history to its modern-day culture, Paris is a city that never ceases to amaze. Read on to learn more about this incredible city. 1. Paris was originally founded by a Celtic tribe. The history of Paris dates all the way back to the 3rd century BC, when it was founded by a Celtic tribe known as the Parisii. This tribe is thought to have come from northern Europe and were likely the first settlers of the region. The original settlement was on the Île de la Cité, the island located in the middle of the Seine River. The Parisii named their settlement Lutetia, which later became known as Paris. 2. The Eiffel Tower was not originally intended to be permanent. One of the most iconic monuments in Paris, the Eiffel Tower is visited by millions of people every year. But did you know that it was not intended to be a permanent fixture of the Paris skyline? The Eiffel Tower was constructed in 1889 as a temporary structure for the World's Fair that was held in Paris at the time. The impressive iron lattice structure was designed by Gustave Eiffel, and at the time, it was considered to be a major engineering feat. Despite its initial success, it was initially meant to stand for just 20 years and was scheduled to be torn down in 1909. 3. Notre Dame Cathedral is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Paris. Notre Dame Cathedral is an iconic landmark of the City of Lights. Situated on the Île de la Cité in the 4th arrondissement, Notre Dame has been a focal point of Parisian life for centuries. Built in 1163, Notre Dame is a stunning example of French Gothic architecture and is famous around the world for its stunning design and features, such as its distinctive 2 spires and gargoyles. Today, Notre Dame is one of the most visited tourist attractions in Paris, drawing millions of visitors each year. Inside the cathedral, visitors can explore the incredible stained glass windows, the flying buttresses, and the various chapels dedicated to different saints. 4. The Louvre Museum is home to some of the most famous works of art in the world. The Louvre Museum is one of the most iconic and influential art museums in the world. It is located in the heart of Paris, France, and has been around since 1793. It has long been known as a mecca for art and culture, and is home to some of the most famous works of art in the world. From Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa to the Venus de Milo, the Louvre is filled with stunning and inspiring pieces from across centuries and cultures. Its extensive collection spans more than 8,000 years of history and includes sculptures, paintings, antiquities, and artifacts from all over the world. 5. The French Revolution took place in Paris. The French Revolution began in 1789 and was a major turning point in European history. The revolution saw the overthrow of the monarchy, the establishment of a republic, and the introduction of new ideas of political, social, and economic liberty. Paris was the center of the revolution, and its streets were filled with unrest and violence. Revolutionary forces overthrew the Bastille, a prison that symbolized the power of the monarchy. 6. Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to the island of Elba after his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. Napoleon Bonaparte was the leader of France from 1799 to 1815, when he was defeated by a coalition of European powers at the Battle of Waterloo. After his defeat, Napoleon was exiled to the island of Elba, where he spent the remaining 9 months of his life until his death in 1821. Napoleon's time on Elba was relatively peaceful, as he was allowed to retain his title of emperor and rule the island with a certain degree of autonomy. 7. The Eurostar train connects Paris to London. The Eurostar train is a high-speed railway service that connects Paris to London. This train is one of the most popular ways to travel between these two cities. The trip takes approximately 2.5 hours and it travels at speeds up to 186 miles per hour. The Eurostar runs on electrified tracks and it is a reliable and convenient way to travel between the two cities. The Eurostar departs from Paris's Gare du Nord station and arrives at London's St. Pancras International Station. 8. Paris is home to many fashion designers. Paris is one of the fashion capitals of the world and is home to many renowned fashion designers. From well-known couturiers like Coco Chanel to up-and-coming young designers, Paris attracts some of the best talent from around the world. Some of the most iconic fashion houses in Paris include Dior, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Givenchy, Hermes, and Yves Saint Laurent. These famous names are known for their luxury clothing and accessories, which are coveted by fashionistas from all over the globe. 9. The Eiffel Tower is the most visited monument in Paris. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, and it's no surprise that it is also the most visited monument in Paris. Standing at an impressive 324 meters tall, it's hard to miss the Eiffel Tower when you visit the city. Built in 1889 for the World Fair, this iconic structure has been a symbol of France and of Paris since it was built. A visit to the Eiffel Tower will offer stunning views of the city, as well as plenty of activities to keep you busy. You can take the stairs or the elevator to the top, enjoy a meal at one of the many restaurants located in the tower, or even take a tour of its interior. 10. Paris is known as the City of Light. Paris is a beautiful and vibrant city, with stunning architecture and a thriving culture. But it's not just the city's beauty that has earned it the title of City of Light. The nickname dates back to the 18th century when Paris began to become one of the most prominent intellectual centers in Europe. The term, City of Light, is also used to describe Paris's many accomplishments in the fields of science, technology, and art. Paris was an early adopter of electricity and was responsible for some of the first streetlights in Europe.